Gen Z is crypto native, millennials are the side hustle kings. But who's actually winning with money? This isn't about avocado toast or TikTok dances, it's a clash of financial mindsets. Millennials built the gig economy, value stability, and remember 2008's crash. Gen Z? Born digital, they invest on apps, embrace risk, and learn from TikTok and Reddit. We'll break down how each generation earns, invests, and builds wealth. It's not about picking a winner, it's about learning the best moves from both. Let's dive into the ultimate financial face-off. Why does this generational money battle matter in 2025? Because the economy is changing fast. Millennials offer resilience and long-term planning, multiple income streams, index funds, real estate. Gen Z brings digital agility, crypto, apps, and rapid adaptation. The future of wealth isn't millennial or Gen Z, it's a hybrid. Blend millennial discipline with Gen Z's tech-driven boldness. That's how you build a financial plan ready for anything. Millennials came of age during the 2008 crash. Jobless, in debt, watching savings vanish. That trauma made them cautious, focused on security and stability. They max out 401(k)s, obsess over credit scores and love index funds for diversification. Real estate is their symbol of stability, their playbook slow, steady, and methodical wealth building. They're not chasing quick wins, they're building a fortress. Their mantra, never get burned again. Gen Z's financial world is digital, fast, and experimental. They grew up with crypto, meme stocks, and app-based investing. Volatility is normal. They see opportunity, not danger. Platforms like Robinhood and Coinbase make investing accessible and fun. They diversify across new assets, learning by doing. For Gen Z, risk is about missing out, not losing money. Their mindset, move fast, adapt, and embrace the chaos. Ask millennials what wealth means. It's stability, a home, an emergency fund, and peace of mind. Their goal is to escape financial anxiety and achieve independence, often through FIRE. Gen Z? Wealth is freedom, flexibility, remote work, and options. They want assets they can access anywhere, anytime. Real estate feels like an anchor. Digital assets mean mobility. Gen Z's dream autonomy, not just security. For them, wealth is the power to design their own lives. Millennials learn from books, experts, and traditional media, trusting data and proven strategies. They research, analyze, and follow established financial principles. Gen Z learns on TikTok, YouTube, Reddit, and Discord. Their advisors are influencers, not certified planners. They value authenticity and social proof over credentials. This peer-driven model spreads new ideas fast, but comes with risks. Gen Z trusts the digital crowd to guide their financial moves. When the traditional career path failed them, millennials didn't just complain, they built a new one. They are the undisputed pioneers of the modern gig economy, a movement born out of post-recession necessity that has since become a defining feature of the modern workforce. Facing a tough job market and mountains of student debt, they realized that a single 9-to-5 job was neither guaranteed nor sufficient. So, they started hustling. They became the first generation to drive for Uber after their day job, to deliver food for DoorDash on weekends, and to rent out a spare room on Airbnb. This wasn't just about extra cash, it was a survival strategy. This hustle mentality fundamentally rewired their relationship with work and income. The side gig became a crucial pillar of their financial plan, a way to accelerate debt payoff, build an emergency fund, and save for major life goals like a down payment on a house. They professionalized the side hustle, transforming it from a casual odd job into a structured secondary career. This led to a boom in freelancing, with millennials leveraging their professional skills, writing, graphic design, web development, digital marketing, on platforms like Upwork and Fiverr. They became micro-entrepreneurs, managing clients, invoices, and projects outside of their primary employment. The millennial approach to making extra money is often skill-based and service-oriented. They monetize their expertise and their time. They build e-commerce stores on Shopify, painstakingly sourcing products, managing inventory, and handling customer service. They create and sell digital products like ebooks, online courses, and custom spreadsheet templates, turning their knowledge into a scalable asset. This approach is methodical and requires significant upfront effort, but it aligns perfectly with their mindset. It's about building something tangible, whether it's a freelance client base or a thriving online store, that provides a reliable and semi-predictable stream of secondary income. Ultimately, the millennial hustle is about control. After feeling powerless in the face of a collapsing economy, they sought to build financial lives that were less dependent on a single employer. Having multiple income streams became the ultimate form of job security. Their side gigs are a testament to their resourcefulness and their relentless work ethic. They saw a broken system, and instead of waiting for it to be fixed, they built their own safety nets, one gig at a time. This blueprint for income diversification has become so ingrained that it's now a standard expectation for professionals of all ages. But it was the millennials who first normalized it. While millennials built the gig economy, Gen Z is building the creator economy. Their approach to making money is less about providing a service and more about building an audience and monetizing attention. They grew up with social media not as a novelty, but as an omnipresent reality. They intuitively understand the mechanics of algorithms, trends, and viral content. For them, the path to earning isn't about finding clients, it's about creating content that resonates. Their hustle is native to platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch, and their income strategies are woven directly into the fabric of these digital ecosystems. The core of the Gen Z hustle is authenticity and personality. They are the generation of influencers, streamers, and content creators who turn their passions, gaming, fashion, comedy, even financial literacy, into viable careers. The income doesn't come from a direct transaction for a service, but from a diverse range of sources unlocked by having a dedicated following. This includes ad revenue from YouTube, brand partnerships on Instagram, virtual gifts from followers during a TikTok live stream, and monthly subscriptions on platforms like Patreon or Twitch. Their personality is the product, and their content is the marketing. This generation has also mastered the art of low-friction monetization. They are experts in affiliate marketing, seamlessly integrating product recommendations into their content, and earning a commission on every sale made through their unique links. They don't need to manage inventory or handle shipping. They simply act as trusted curators for their audience. Furthermore, they are at the forefront of leveraging new AI tools to automate content creation, generate ideas, and optimize their output, allowing them to scale their operations with minimal overhead. It's a smarter, not just harder, approach to building an income stream, focusing on leverage and technology. For Gen Z, the goal isn't just to make money, it's to build a personal brand that offers freedom and flexibility. A successful creator isn't tied to a desk or a specific location. They can work from anywhere on their own schedule as long as they have an internet connection. This aligns perfectly with their core desire for an autonomous life. They saw the burnout culture that plagued millennials and are actively designing income streams that are more integrated with their lifestyle, not in constant competition with it. Their playground is the internet, and they are rewriting the rules of what it means to work for a living. The evolution of the side hustle from millennials to Gen Z marks a significant shift from the tangible to the digital, and from labor-intensive to information-intensive. A classic millennial side hustle might involve flipping furniture found at a thrift store. This requires physical labor, finding the item, transporting it, refinishing it, photographing it, and arranging for its sale and pickup. It's a hands-on process that generates profit from a tangible good. Similarly, their e-commerce ventures often centered on physical products requiring complex logistics around sourcing, inventory management, warehousing, and shipping. The value was created through effort and physical transformation. In contrast, a classic Gen Z side hustle involves flipping digital assets. This could mean buying a rare username or domain name and selling it for a profit, or flipping NFTs by identifying undervalued projects and selling them as hype builds. This requires no physical warehouse or shipping logistics. The entire transaction occurs online. The value is generated not through physical labor but through information, timing, and an understanding of digital trends. They are flipping bits and bytes instead of tables and chairs, leveraging their digital fluency to find arbitrage opportunities in purely online marketplaces where trends move at lightning speed. This trend extends to the very nature of the products they sell. While a millennial might write a comprehensive ebook that takes months to complete, a Gen Z creator might sell a Notion template for productivity or a link in bio microsite design. These are lightweight digital products that are easier to create, duplicate infinitely at zero cost, and distribute instantly. The focus is on identifying a specific niche need within their community and creating a simple, elegant digital solution for it. The barrier to entry is lower and the potential for passive income is built in from the start, avoiding the heavy lift of traditional product creation. This evolution reflects a broader economic shift. Millennials monetize their skills and their time within the framework of the early internet. They built digital storefronts for physical things. Gen Z is monetizing their knowledge and their speed within the framework of the mature, fully formed digital world. They are building digital storefronts for digital things. This isn't to say one is better than the other, but it highlights a critical difference in their approach. Millennial hustles are often grounded in the physical world, seeking stability through tangible assets and services. Gen Z hustles are airborne in the digital cloud, seeking speed and scalability through information and code. Millennials crave control and predictability in their finances, using structured systems like the 50-30-20 rule and hands-on tools like YNAB and the envelope method. For them, budgeting is an active, deliberate pursuit. tracking every dollar, building spreadsheets, and planning for the future. Their disciplined approach builds a resilient financial foundation, shaped by lessons from past economic turmoil. Gen Z sees saving and budgeting through their smartphone. They want financial tools that are intuitive, automated, and even fun. Apps like Digit and Acorns make saving effortless, while gamified features and viral challenges turn it into a game. For Gen Z, the best budget is the one that works in the background. Millennials often save from a scarcity mindset, protecting against uncertainty, focusing on frugality and building a safety net. Gen Z, shaped by digital abundance, sees money as a tool for growth, automating savings and seeking new opportunities. One generation builds a floor, the other, a launch pad. Millennials invest with caution, discipline, and a focus on long-term growth. Their portfolios are built on broad market index funds, dollar-cost averaging, and maximizing retirement accounts. Shaped by the 2008 crisis, they value resilience and patience, playing the long game to steadily build wealth, methodical, reliable, and engineered for lasting financial security. If the millennial portfolio is a fortress, the Gen Z portfolio is a rocket ship, powered by technology, fueled by digital communities, and built for speed. Gen Z investors embrace risk, dive into crypto and meme stocks, and use apps like Robinhood and M1 Finance to invest fast, small, and on their own terms. For millennials, owning a home means stability and wealth. Gen Z, though, sees real estate as expensive and limiting, so they invest in digital assets instead. Virtual land, NFTs, and digital portfolios are their new frontier, building equity online as life moves further into the digital world. The very concept of retirement is being redefined, and the investment strategies reflect two diverging paths. The millennial approach to retirement is built around the 401k and the Roth IRA. They see these tax-advantaged accounts as the non-negotiable foundation of their future. Their goal is to diligently contribute a percentage of their income every single month for 30 to 40 years, harness the power of compound interest within a diversified portfolio of stocks and bonds, and eventually reach a retirement number that'll let them live comfortably without working. It's a structured, predictable, and mathematically sound path. This philosophy is about deferred gratification. Millennials are willing to lock away a significant portion of their income for decades, trusting that the system will work as designed. The employer match on a 401k is seen as free money that it'd be foolish to ignore. They carefully consider the tax implications of their contributions, debating the merits of a traditional IRA, tax deduction now, versus a Roth IRA, tax-free growth later. Their retirement planning is a slow, methodical accumulation of assets within a protected, government-sanctioned framework. The end game is a traditional retirement, maybe a bit earlier if they follow the FIRE movement, but the mechanics are time-tested. Gen Z's retirement philosophy is far more radical and immediate. Honestly, a lot of them view the 30-year plan as hopelessly outdated and slow. Why wait until you're 65 to enjoy your wealth? Their strategy often involves bypassing traditional retirement accounts in favor of more active, high-yield strategies in the digital asset space. A primary example is crypto staking. Instead of letting their money sit in a low-yield savings account or even a stock market fund, they lock up their cryptocurrency holdings in a blockchain network to help validate transactions. In return, they earn rewards, often in the double-digit percentages annually, paid out daily or weekly. This is a philosophy of active, not passive wealth generation. Staking, yield farming, and providing liquidity to decentralized exchanges are seen as ways to make their money work for them right now, generating a form of passive income that can be used or reinvested immediately. The goal for many isn't a massive nest egg to be used in 30 years, but rather to build enough cash-flowing digital assets to achieve financial freedom in their 20s or 30s. It's a much higher risk approach. The protocols can be hacked, and the assets are incredibly volatile. But for Gen Z, the potential reward of achieving financial autonomy decades earlier is worth the risk. For millennials, the dream is a modern twist on tradition: home ownership, financial security, and a well-planned family. They work hard to build a stable life, save for the future, and create a home filled with comfort and peace of mind. It's not just about wealth, it's about freedom, stability, and enjoying life on their own terms. For Gen Z, success isn't a house or a linear career, it's unfiltered freedom, flexibility, autonomy, and the power to work from anywhere. Their wealth is measured in options, not possessions. They value experiences, mini retirements, and being the author of their own lives. This is the Gen Z endgame. Millennials chased financial freedom by grinding through burnout, hoping for rest at the finish line. Gen Z, having seen this toll, seeks balance from the start, integrating work and life, prioritizing mental health, and building sustainable income. For them, success means well-being today, not just a distant retirement. Millennials are the ultimate system builders, relying on spreadsheets as their financial command center. They track everything: net worth, cash flow, investments, using detailed dashboards and manual formulas. But they also value professional advice and use apps like Empower or Mint for real-time overviews. For millennials, it's all about building a reliable, data-driven system for long-term financial success. Gen Z's approach to planning is agile and modular. Think Notion dashboards, AI-powered apps, and community-driven advice. They blend financial and life goals in flexible, visually engaging workspaces. AI is a creative partner powering smarter, adaptive tools. And community? It's their real-time, global advisory board. The result? A decentralized, ever-evolving ecosystem for financial confidence and agility. Millennials plan like architects, carefully, methodically, and for the long term, trusting in proven steps and stability. Gen Z, in contrast, experiments quickly, adapts fast, and values learning over predictability. For them, success is about rapid feedback, agility, and seizing new opportunities as they arise. There's no single winner in the Millennial versus Gen Z financial debate. Each generation brings unique strengths. Millennials with discipline and long-term planning, Gen Z with digital agility and boldness. The smartest approach? Blend both, old school wisdom and new school tech. That's how you build a resilient, future-proof financial strategy, no matter your age. Build your financial house on millennial wisdom. Automate savings, create an emergency fund, and invest in diversified index funds for long-term growth. Then, add Gen Z agility. Allocate a small portion to high-risk assets like crypto or AI stocks. Use modern apps and AI tools to track goals and stay informed. This hybrid strategy blends security and opportunity for your ultimate financial future. No matter your generation, your next money move is about intentional action. The tools and opportunities have never been greater. Audit your strengths, learn from both millennials and Gen Z, and pick the best tactics for you. Start small, stay consistent, and make your next move count.